Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is Christmas Eve morning here in Australia. It's a nice gloomy day. I haven't seen you all for a while. It has been such a period of transformation for myself. And from what I hear from my students, it has been a huge ending of this year for everybody. It feels like this is the final season of the snake shedding its skin before we move into the year of the horse. And so many things are being released. I wanted to share one last video with you this year as a great big heartfelt thank you to you all for taking the time to share Qi with me, for your beautiful and kind comments and feedback. I really can't express to you how much it means to me and how grateful I am to be able to share these practices with you. I've been writing some programs for 2026, which I'll be sharing with you later. We're going much deeper into transformation this year. It feels like it's the right time to do that. And I'm going to take you on a journey that I take most of my students with. I also work in recovery and addiction with people. So these will be practices that will really help you to ground, stabilize, and attune to your own energy and really lock into who you actually are so that you can create an amazing life for yourself. So for now, let's get started. I have nothing planned for this morning. I haven't even done my own warm-up yet. So who knows what's going to happen, but come on, join me for this last practice for the year. I'm looking forward to sharing Qi with you. How is the moodiness of this sky? It's just so beautiful. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Let us begin with our feet connected to the earth. Soften and unlock through the knees. Anchor the tailbone. Let your shoulders relax while keeping your chest nice and open. Fingers elongated and extended towards the earth. Head aligned with the heavens so that you're this conduit of energy from the sky coming down and the earth coming up, and we circulate this through the body. Take one hand and place it on the lower dantian and the other one at your heart. Just close your eyes for a moment and attune to your heartbeat. This internal fire that pumps your blood and your qi circulating through your body. Take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, having a nice sigh out through the mouth. Just let go. Letting go of any stress or tension. And allowing yourself to return to this one beautiful, precious moment. And then when you feel ready, just allow your hand to release from your chest and start drawing it down towards the hand at the lower dantian and place it over top of that hand. This is your water center, fire, water. These two primordial essences within the body. Leaning into your right leg, we will step out to the left about shoulder width apart. And we'll take a moment to just open up the body. So make sure your tailbone is still anchored. And we'll come into knocking on the door of life. One hand at the lower back, the other across the lower dantian. And you can see I'm just gently pulsing my knees Just drawing this earth energy up through the body. It has been so hot here for the past few days that to have this rain and a bit of cloudy sky, it's such a relief. Tapping at the chest. I'm trying not to tap the microphone. And then just allow your arms to come back down, and we'll slowly unwind and come to a stop. And just notice how that energy is moving through your body. Leaning into your right leg, breathing in, raising your arm up. With your feet nice and planted, we'll lean over and get a nice lateral stretch through the body. And then soften through the knees and let that hand sweep down. Breathe in and coming up. Feet planted and you're right back at center. Leaning over. Hand sweeps down. Releasing down. You know, I see so many people in my work who go through talk therapy, which is wonderful. It really is. But the mind and body are connected, and we need to release through the body as well. Qigong is such a wonderful practice for slowly unwinding and getting to the heart of the matter without shock or stress. Let that arm sweep down. And then you're going to make almost like a claw with your hands. So you can see, I can really see the pit in my hand. If you press your fingers down, this is the Leo Gong point, the heart, master point for the heart. So when we make these claws and move into this pit, it runs along this channel for the heart. So for this part of the practice, one arm at a time, and you're going to be reaching forward. Nice way to open up through the shoulders, get into these muscles in the back. We're just going to do a nice warm up to open up the body. Morning. And you're just breathing in to come up and over and out to sweep down. And going at your own pace. Let that arm come down, and then we're going to come backwards. So now we're opening up through the chest. You have a great meridian that runs down the front of the body, the conception vessel or renmai. So we want to open up through these channels and really allow the energy to flow. Arm back down. Breathing in, raise your arms all the way up over your head. Have a nice stretch from side to side. Feet are always firmly planted. The breath is just natural, in and out through the nose. And then from here, you'll draw your palms to face each other, and we'll breathe out and draw this beautiful heavenly chi down through the body. We're coming into a forward fold. From here, you're just going to start to soften through the knees, chin to chest, curling over. Allow yourself to fold down. Really feel your lower back expand and open. Let your head hang and be really heavy. And then breathing in, push off the base of the feet, anchor the tailbone, chin stays close to the chest. And we're just going to unwind and come back up to standing. From here, place your right hand on your hip, and we'll breathe the left hand up, and you'll have your palm facing up. The movement through the lower body is like hip rotation, so we're going from side to side. But we'll add the hand. So your hand will come down, you'll lean over to the right, push your left hip out, and the hand comes up and over. So we're just coming into some little arm spirals. This is a beautiful way to open up through the whole body. And you're moving as freely as your body feels comfortable to do so. It's so nice to be out here in this fresh air. This is our local dog beach, so you'll often see lots of dogs in my videos. I realized I need to stop wearing tallow balm when I come to the beach because the dogs all want to lick my legs. One last round. Hand will come up. You're going to place your palm straight up and your thumb towards your face, and we're going to use this line to pull the energy on this side back into alignment. Hand on your hip, and then we're going to breathe in and come up to the other side. And same thing, you're going to lean over to the left and then coming back up and around. And just take your time. You'll feel this all the way down to the base of your feet. Breathing is natural. Just really opening up and allowing the qi and blood to circulate. Blood is believed to store your memories. So as we circulate the blood and qi, we also help to open up through the mind. Hand back up, draw your palm close to your third eye, and allow this energy to sweep back down, and then just release both your hands and draw your feet a little bit closer together. And we're going to press into the ball of the foot almost as though you're riding a bike and you're pedaling uphill, standing up. We're just going to do a little work on the feet. Pressing down, opening up through the base of the feet and all into the ligaments and tendons and bones at the top of the feet. And then bring your feet back down. And when you're ready, we'll step out very wide into Mabu. Hi, buddy. Making sure your feet are straight out in front of you, and you're only coming out as wide as feels comfortable for you. And then you'll bring your hands to your heart in prayer. We'll pick up the left toes and pivot them out at a right angle. Your hips are still forward. We'll take a breath in. With the way the legs will be working, you'll be bending your front knee, and I'm putting the pressure in my heel so you're not loading up the knee. And I've got a moving platform here. So we bend the front knee, and then you're going to bend the back knee. So this is the position for the legs. Hips stay forward, hands at the chest. Breathing in, expand the arms open. Breathe out, bend the back leg and come back to center. This is called pushing mountain. Nice little practice to open up through the meridians on the inside of the leg, the kidneys, the spleen, and the liver. And as we open up through the arms, we expand through the lungs. Draw that foot back in, and we'll swap feet. So just make sure you're still facing forward, breathing in, coming back to center. Feels so nice to stretch, open the body after lying down for a good 7-8 hours sleep. One more on this side. Coming back in, allow your hands to come down to the lower dantian, and we'll just come into a nice little full body flow. We're going to breathe in and run the hands up overhead. As you breathe out, you will soften through the knees, head, neck, back stay in alignment, so we're hinging through the hips. We breathe out, soften the knees, head down, and breathe in and come back up. Breathing out, sweeping down, breathing in to come back up. Breathing in, coming up. This will help to work the whole bladder channel, open up through the spine, particularly the lower back and the hips. Strengthen the legs. Each form has so many different benefits. Last round. Breathing in, coming back up. And then just allow your arms to gently sweep back down. And from Mabu, we will come back to Wuji stance, feet shoulder width apart. And we'll begin our practice. Just crossing the hands in front of the lower dantian, chin to chest. Breathing in, raising the arms up overhead. And then breathing out and just letting them float all the way back down. Crossing over. Breathing in, the whole sternum lifts, the rib cage. And we just allow the arms to gently float back down. I'm feeling like it might be nice to do a little heart opening. We're in summer here in Australia, the season of fire, season of the heart. And at Christmas, to me, this is really the time to touch into your heart. What does it desire to engage with you, to take forward into the new year? How can you live a more heart-centered life? And just draw this energy of earth up through your body and let it expand out and release. Let's do one more round. And then just allow your arms to gently float all the way back down. And then you'll pick up your left heel and you'll imagine that your hand is attached to the heel. We breathe in and raise the hand up. Hand will turn over, and as your hand comes down, the heel will slowly come down as well. And then we'll just shift and breathe in and come up to the right and float back down. This is one of my favorite forms. It's just so simple. It's called casting your worries upon the divine. So if you have anything weighing on your heart at the moment, just release it. Ask for divine assistance and trust that that will come to you. As we lift up the heel, we're helping to energize the kidney energy. So working the heart and the water, your essence. Let that hand come down. And when you're ready, breathing in, float your hands up. You'll turn your palms over, expand through the chest, and then allow them to float back down. So we're going to add to this form. Breathing in, coming up, palms over, expand through the chest, and breathe out and let them float down. Breathing in, coming up, hands are the level of the shoulders and expanding back and float down. It's a long breath if you can. If you need to take a breath in between, please feel free to do so. Expanding open, floating back down. Let's do one more round and then we'll add to this. Breathing in, expanding open through the heart, and then allowing the hands to float back down. For this next portion, we'll make the Lotus mudra, so thumbs and sides of the fingers connect, and then the pinky fingers connect. So we're making this lotus shape with the hands. We'll begin the same. We breathe in and float the hands up. Expand out to the side, open your heart, soften back down. And this time as the hands come to the lower dantian, we'll connect. Bend at the elbows and bring the hands up to the heart. And then we'll breathe in and raise this lotus up to the heavens. And then just allow the hands to sweep back down. Breathing in, drawing up the supportive energy of earth, expanding this through the heart and lungs. Allow the hands to sweep back down, and then they meet for the Lotus mudra. And we take our heart energy and reach it up and out into the world and let it expand outward. It's important to remember that we begin by filling up our own cup, opening our heart to ourselves and to our own lives. And when our own heart is full and nurtured, then the lotus may blossom and expand this beautiful, loving heart energy out into the entire universe. Floating up as we breathe in and expand open. Hands come to merge in at the heart, and then allow your heart energy to blossom and expand out into the world. One more round, breathing in, floating up. Expand open, hands sweep down. Breathing in and allowing this heart energy to radiate out into the entire world. And then just breathing in, allow your arms to float up as though you're tracing the top of a heart. The hands will dip back down through center, and then we'll connect through the pinky finger again where the heart channel runs. Bend the knees, breathing in, and we'll wash this energy of earth down through the body. The hands come all the way back down, and then breathe in, dip back down through center. Pinky fingers connect. And then we'll breathe in and wash this energy through the body. And just allow this deep nourishment from the yin of the earth to move through you, to fill you up with goodness and all the minerals, sustenance that you need. Everything that we need is already here. It's really just a point of being willing to ask and to receive. Allow your hands to come to the lower dantian, and we'll just draw this energy into center for a moment and let it settle. And then bring hands, both palms up in front of the lower dantian. And we'll reach the bottom hand out. You'll sweep it across and breathe in and come back up, across the forehead, back down. And then we'll take the hand at the top and we'll paint some Zen circles. Just come back to this centering flow. And we come back to our own center. We're stable. Calm, refreshed, renewed, and generally able to handle anything that comes our way. Your center is your balance, your inner peace, your connection to yourself. Bring both hands back down. Interconnect at the lower dantian. And we'll circle 9 times. So up nice and high, all the way down to the pubic bone, and nourish your organs. Thank your body for being with you through this journey of life. And thank yourself for being here. I think it takes a lot of courage to stay present in this world where it's so hard to tell now what's real and what's not. It seems to me that that's one thing that we can aim for, is to be real and honest and truthful with ourselves, and then allow this energy to radiate out into the world. Allow your hands to release by your sides and draw your feet back to where we started. Left hand palm open, right hand makes a fist. Today we will take 3 bows. We bring yin and yang together. We bow to each other. We bow to the masters who have come before us to share these practices. And then bow to yourself for being present and here to share your beautiful energy and your light and your heart with all of us. Thank you ever so much for sharing Qi with me this year. I'm really looking forward to offering you so much more in 2026. Have a beautiful and happy holiday season, and sending you lots of love from our part of the world here to you.